Tragic crash that killed a 13-year-old boy and put an 11-year-old boy in the hospital is prompting new scrutiny of a local intersection. Less than a day after the crash happened, we returned to the same intersection to find another wreck this afternoon at the same spot. It's unclear how severely anyone was hurt. Our night cam was at the scene of the deadly crash late last night. Happened on Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway and the on-ramp to I-95. Drivers tell Channel 4's Scott Johnson the merging lanes there are dangerous. He's joining us live near the intersection. Scott.
Yeah, Mary, everything is pointing to this center lane right behind me there, where you see multiple cars lined up. It turns you on to I-95 North. But all those cars in the other direction, well, there apparently keeps being wrecks there. And one last night, a young man killed. The twisted metal of two cars that collided on MLK Parkway, right where the center lanes merge onto I-95. Then, as we're out the next day, another crash with multiple cars and one driver loaded into an ambulance. A number of people were involved in this crash who say the road appears difficult to navigate.
It is. They probably have a light to get into the intersection, but into the on-ramp, but we'll see.
All-day drivers were telling me it's dangerous here a day after 13-year-old Dylan Hazard was killed and 11-year-old Christopher Hazard critically injured in this crash. And the driver, 42-year-old Dylan Hazard, also injured. We've learned the younger Dylan attended Mayport Middle School, where grief counselors were today. Back at the scene, I was stopped by this man, who says his girlfriend had to be cut out of this car in February after a crash at the same spot.
When they hit right at that intersection. Her car ended up right here where we are.
It went that far?
She went that far after the lady hit it because they sort of hit noses.
So you think this intersection isn't good?
This intersection hasn't been good in 5 or 6 years. This is like the 5th or 6th accident that's happened here.
He tells me she can barely walk now, and with these latest crashes, it will be up to the Department of Transportation to determine whether these crashes are coincidence or due to a dangerous intersection. And the DOT tells me, as far as they know, this intersection is currently under design specifications. There's nothing wrong with it as far as they know, but they will investigate these latest crashes. We're live on the north side. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.